Awesome. That's good because then we don't have to jump back into Jessica Jones. Hey, everybody, welcome. It's Monday night. Welcome to MCU Mondays right here on Feast of Fandoms. So glad you joined us on this fantastic evening of fantasticness with all this fantastic stuff going on. I am your host, David. With me, as always, is my co-hosts, Debbie. Debbie, how are you this evening?
Um, good. Very hot, very humid. I think it was like 90% humidity. We have the corn sweat here in Indiana. It makes it 1,000 times worse.
Don't want to hear it. Also with us tonight, as he always is, Andrew. Andrew, how are you this evening?
You know, I'm going to say it. I'm doing fantastic today.
So. Of course. See, you're dressed for the occasion as well. You went out and bought you a new shirt.
New. I've had this for the last few days.
Few days. Also with us tonight, very, very special guest from the Vigilante Vibes podcast is Megan. Megan, how are you this evening?
Good. I'm happy to be here. I'm a big fan of you guys.
Awesome. I'm glad to hear that. It's nice. Nice.
She's just saying that.
If I was just saying it, I'd be like, "Oh, I'm doing good." It's very hot. And I also got a new shirt.
That's why I say that.
So tonight, what do we got tonight, kids? Well, we had a new trailer for Wakanda Forever drop. I'm not going to watch that because Wakanda Forever, or not Wakanda Forever, Eyes of Wakanda. I'm sorry, Eyes of Wakanda. And that drops on Friday, which means next Monday, as you heard, we will be talking about the Eyes of Wakanda. So I've seen enough on that one. I really don't think we need another trailer. I don't want to know any more about it than I already do. How about that?
Yeah, and there's only 4 episodes. So.
And there's only 4 episodes. Yeah. But we had a there was a little movie came out this weekend. Just kind of a small addition to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Oh yes, it was what was it? It was fantastic something or another.
It was like a Daredevil or something.
Yeah, Dead Devil. Yeah, something like. Oh, Fantastic Four came out this weekend, and if you did not go see it, well, guess what? We're talking about spoilers tonight. Or we will be talking spoilers tonight because we're going to break down this movie. It was a short movie for a Marvel. It is right at 2 hours. So
yeah, just under, yeah.
But I want to get theater experiences because when I went to go see Superman, which by the way, we did talk about Superman a couple of weeks ago, and I know that's weird for an MCU podcast, but we did talk about Superman, so go watch that one. But when I went to go see Superman, there wasn't a whole lot of people in that theater on opening weekend. And with this one, it was like completely the opposite. Now, granted, I went on a Friday night instead of a Saturday night, and it was opening night rather than the second opening night. But still, it was there. We had a lot of people in there. I almost had to fight for tickets. But Debbie, I know you go on Saturday. You didn't have. Was there more than normal people there?
Yes, I was a little scared.
Oh,
because I was like, no. In fact, probably more than what was there for Superman.
Yeah,
which I was surprised, but
I wouldn't. Marvel is a bigger draw than DC right now at the box office, so does not surprise me. Megan, whereabouts in the world are you?
I'm in Virginia.
Okay,
pretty rural areas, so I was pleasantly surprised that my theater was really packed, but it was like that with Superman too.
Huh? I didn't have any issues with Superman. In fact, I waited till the day of to buy tickets, and even then, it was like I got the good seats, so didn't have to sit close.
I usually have to wait till the day of too, and this time it said online like it's selling out. I'm like, sure it is. Movie theater business is dying. And I got there, I was like, oh no, it's sold out. It sure did.
Wow. Andrew, you're in kind of a remote area as well. Mm-hmm. How was yours?
So I went this morning because I couldn't get to it this weekend, but there was 6 people in my theater outside of me, which for my theater is like, okay, people are showing
No,
up, which I think
it's a Monday morning, sir. Everybody is.
right,
No, wait, let me rephrase that. Normal people are at work at that time.
right. Hey, funny enough, there were several adults there between your age and my age. I was like, okay, I think that was pretty similar to Superman. There was about 6, 7 people there.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
I've been given many not friend requests, but friend suggestions on my Facebook, and your mom and dad have both popped several
Oh yeah.
times.
Mm,
I
we should join or follow them and then troll them.
yeah.
Yeah, right.
Do you know what your son is doing? Why isn't he at work?
That's classified.
Hi, Miss Haley. If you see a friend request from me, don't be surprised. But overall thoughts. I was really hesitant about this movie just because the Fantastic Four has, in my opinion, not been done all that well in the past. I mean, the early 2000s were okay, and then you had that Abomination in what,
15.
2015.
And then hey, we get one 10 years later, so in 2035 we'll get another Fantastic Four movie.
We'll get another Fantastic Four movie. But I was actually pleasantly surprised with this one. They spent the first part of the movie kind of explaining, and I say first part,
5 minutes.
Yeah.
They explained what happened, how did they get their powers, what they're doing with their powers, and basically what has happened since they gained their powers. To me, I think the first part of it was kind of slow. I mean, all they were dealing with was reading Sue's baby and getting ready for that. And I mean, you kind of had the disturbance thing going on, but that didn't really hit until later. But once the Silver Surfer showed up, it was like, throw it into overdrive and let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get moving. And I was, like I said, it was the first part, maybe like the first 20 minutes. I was just like, okay, come on, let's go. And then when it hit, I was like, all right, now we're moving. So am I the only one that thought that? Oh,
I didn't think that. I think they had to build an entire universe within the first 20 minutes and build all 4 origin stories within 5 minutes. And we had to see their chemistry with each other, all of that within those 20 minutes. I think some people understood it better because they did read the comics and some people didn't. And those 20 minutes were very helpful for them.
Mm-hmm.
excellent.
Yeah,
Alright.
I seen some guy on TikTok. He was very upset there wasn't an origin story, and I'm like, dude,
They didn't give
there's 3 movies. 3 movies.
They didn't give Spider-Man an origin story. What are you gonna do about that?
No, I didn't have issues with it at all. I was like you, David. I was happily surprised with this movie. I thought it was really good. Thought the pacing was good. I liked that they didn't spend too much time explaining the origins. You got that little like news flashback, and then.
And actually, I think you can watch that. I think you can watch that on Disney Plus right now. I think
so. Yeah, they released like the first 5 minutes online. Yeah.
Yeah. The only part that's missing from it is Sue finding out she's pregnant. I did a reaction video to it.
That's right. Yeah.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, you can go watch it, and basically it's the newscast, and they're, hey, these are the Fantastic Four. They protect us now. Blah 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 blah. I really enjoyed the 60s vibe.
I liked it. Yeah.
Maybe not 60s. Maybe more.
Well, it's the futuristic
maybe 50s.
60s.
The futuristic 50s and 60s kind of thing, to where it was like, this is what a comic book about the future in the 1950s and 60s would have looked like. You know, well, this is happening in the future, and we're going to have flying cars and rockets that we can go up to space anytime we want to. Yeah.
It's like how Back to the Future said 2000, we're all going to be flying on hovercrafts.
Yeah, where's my hoverboard? We're 10 years past that at this point. I don't have a hoverboard yet.
Hey, they did correctly predict the Cubs winning the World Series, so.
Hey,
but
Baldo.
also in those 5 minutes, we also got a bunch of cameos. We got the original Fantastic Four people that their movie never even came out, and we got what they created was Jack Kirby and Stan Lee at Timely Comics.
Yeah,
I saw that. Yeah,
that did happen.
There was there was a lot of cameos in this movie. Even as far as characters go, I mean, and a lot of name drops too of characters. The one I can't remember his name. The one that had the army of monkeys.
Red Ghost.
Red Ghost. Yeah,
Red
but
Ghost.
Apparently that was supposed to be John Malkovich's character, and all of his stuff.
Yeah, that got cut.
Well, there was a Mole Man. Was it Mole Man?
Mm-hmm.
Is his name? Yeah, Stingray from Cobra Kai.
I didn't watch Cobra Kai, so I'll take your word for it. No, don't look at me like that. I watched like the first episode of the first season, and I just haven't got back into it. So,
well, I'm just back to Fantastic Four. You know.
Anyway, back to Fantastic Four. It's on my list of things. I still haven't finished Game of Thrones yet either.
Andrew and I need to start our own show.
We can. I'm all for it.
I'm working on it. It's on my. I got kids at home. I can't watch what I want to on TV all the time.
Fair enough.
Kids too.
Watching in bed with the covers over your little iPad, and like Andrew has to do.
I guess Game of Thrones ending kind of sucks anyways. Whatever. But it's been so long.
I was gonna say I'm only like 2 seasons in, so.
Brethren, I need you to do more.
But we got this 60s vibe. The characters, I was hesitant about Pedro Pascal. Not that I don't like him. I just did not really care for him as Reed Richards, and boy howdy was I wrong. I mean the voice and everything. He sounded like a little scrawny science nerd. He made himself sound like it was almost nasally, and this, well, we don't know if we're going to be able to help you. And it's like, you sound like a nerd. I need to give you a wedgie.
Swirly.
Yeah. Well, I loved the chemistry between the 4 of them. I thought it was all great. 4 of them. And they were all good in their roles. Johnny Storm was hilarious in this movie. I loved him.
He wasn't.
But he wasn't
overdone.
It wasn't like Chris Evans, which I still love Chris Evans' version, but he was. I mean, we got to see his intelligence, and he wasn't just some womanizer out there.
I get it. I find a woman shows me attention. I like women. You're not going to believe me.
I honestly, and that one again, that concerned me with this Johnny Storm, because you're right, with the Chris Evans one, it was fine, but it was over the top. And to me, Johnny has an air of intelligence about him. He's not just how fast can I go and how many women can I get doing it. So he's not the adrenaline junkie and womanizer. He actually had, when he sat there and figured out the language for the surfer. So it was great. Loved it. And
even the Silver Surfer, I like that we got lore on her. Like, we actually learned her backstory.
No,
I thought
not
that was
at all.
cool.
He's everywhere, but he's a big draw right now.
He's
when
capitalizing
he does
off of that.
when he does something that tanks, we can back off of him a little bit. But
throughout Hollywood, that's always happened. Whoever the big star is, that's They're
He's
in everything. Brad Pitt, Harrison Ford.
Well, also when he starts playing the same roles, I think we're done. But right now, Pedro is a different role in everything he does, and he's amazing in every single role. So it's like, whatever. I'm not too mad. It's not The Rock, who's the exact same person.
Right.
Everything. Yeah.
Or Denzel Washington.
Or Jason Statham.
You know I'm right. Yeah. Denzel is the same guy in every movie.
I disagree with Denzel. I disagree with that.
He won't even do an accent to change it up. He's the same person.
It's like a straight, solid.
Heck, even in think about him in Gladiator 2. Like his accent, he tries a little bit, but
no accent.
Yeah.
What about well, okay, if you're going to say that about Pedro, what about Josh Brolin? Josh Brolin's everywhere now too. You going to say that about him too?
Yeah, he's got that horror movie. I think it's already out or it's coming out.
I don't know, but all I know is that Josh Brolin seems like he's doing.
And he's in Running Man.
A year. Yeah,
the new
Ryan Gosling. He's everywhere.
Yeah, I gotta say, he looks like he's gonna be really good in Project Hail Mary.
I started that book this weekend.
Nice.
I'm only on chapter 3, but I started it.
It's like, hey, you know what? That's further percentage-wise than David is in the Game of Thrones, and he started that like 2 years ago. So
yeah.
Hey, what did I start Supernatural but 2 weeks ago, and I'm in season 10 right now. I just started season 10.
Anyway, and Ben, I love this version of Ben Grimm because he's comfortable with himself.
Mm-hmm.
He knows and he understands his lot, and he's not the sad mopey, oh, I'm ugly and everybody hates me.
And he doesn't sound dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And especially when they can't go ahead and say it. Now that's only in the cartoons. I'm not going to say that.
It's clobbering time.
Say it, Ben. No, I'm not going to say it. Come on, Ben, say it.
What I liked the most about this, Ben, was that it actually showed how comic accurate his relationships are with each and every member. Like, he's Reed's best friend. He has a brotherly uncle relationship with Johnny. He has a sister relationship with Sue, and that showed throughout, because when it comes down to it, the backbones of the Fantastic Four is Sue and Ben. So I think they showed that perfectly well.
Yeah. And again, the whole that there was never really any separation in the only time that there was within the family unit, I'll call it that, a family unit. There was the only really the time that there might have been any kind of distancing from each other was when Reed said something about, well, we've got to give him our child. That's the only way we're going to stop it.
Yeah, and he said he thought of the possibility, and Sue said that that's the problem with him.
Yeah,
that he thought it, and he's like,
he thinks of the possibility.
Yeah, he said, I think of the worst so that I can figure out how to avoid doing that.
Right.
Yeah, I liked that scene a lot. That was a good kind of, like, the movie was serious there. Like, it had times where it was humorous and lighthearted, and then it has serious moments like that with the characters where it's like, hey, we're not giving him our kid. We're gonna figure out something else. You know?
And I like that this movie wasn't campy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it had a more serious tone to it. I mean, there was humor there, but
campy. It looked campy because it looked like an old comic book, but it did not act that way. But and I mean, even too, and this was something that has differed, like, from the Avengers. It was one of the things I noticed was that, they said, well, we can't stop Galactus. They know Galactus is coming. Galactus wants the kid, and we can't stop him because we're not willing to. He made us an offer that we couldn't.
He asked too much.
He asked too much. He wanted our kid, and we don't want to give that to him. But they never said we're going to abandon the planet.
Yeah.
we're gonna whatever's coming for us, we're gonna sit here and take it with you, kind of thing.
But how quickly the crowds turned.
Oh,
Remember, Debbie,
yeah.
how we told David that's how it works? Crowds
Yeah,
change
it was
quickly,
like
and
that
he
in
was like,
Superman.
And I was just like, okay, how many of you are going to give up your child to save the
Yeah.
planet? Assholes.
But that's
It
how.
depends on the day. Like, given the day, I might. I don't care.
It depends on which kid you want and what. Yeah, what
Like,
day
if you ask today, Galactus is getting a 6-year-old. Just there you go.
Galactus would say, "Wow, that was easy."
He would give her back. He would give her back very quickly. Love her, but he's a problem.
I love her to death, but I just don't like her right now.
Yeah, I remember those years. They're not like that now, but yeah, back in the day.
Yes, based on this movie, I would say yes.
Even
It
when
is.
I go back even to Thunderbolts, like people were saying the MCU's back with this movie. I'm like, it never. When did it leave? I mean, did y'all not watch?
It never
Thunderbolts?
left. It's
Or you know
just-
what I mean? Like
I
the
got a
like
little confused. It was a little
Yeah.
confused there for a little bit.
It
Yeah.
went through
Like,
a
phase
it
four.
went through a
Yeah.
slump.
but like it's like every movie there's that crowd that says MCU's dead, and then the next project MCU's back, MCU's dead. It's like, no, just come on.
I have not heard anyone bad mouthing this movie.
Oh,
Um,
I have.
Oh, you have?
I have.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What are the
There-
I haven't heard
Oh,
anything. What have you heard?
I've heard some people say that Sue is like either too powerful or whatever, and it's like in the comics she's supposed to be the strongest or the most powerful of the
She
group.
is the strongest.
Yeah.
She is. I think people don't realize that the 2000 movies did way more damage on the characters than really it let on. You have people who think that Johnny Storm is just this F-boy going around screwing anything that will stay still. You have people who think Reed Richards is not a dick, but he's very much one. You have ones that think Sue Storm is just there to look pretty, and that Ben Grimm, it just stays in this mopey era of despair all the time. And that's not how it is. It's not. This movie was the most comic accurate movie that Marvel has put out. Even with Pedro Pascal taking Reed Richards into a more likable way, it still was very, very accurate for his character.
Mhm.
Yeah, I heard. Oh, gee, there's only 2 fight scenes. They nerfed Galactus. I was like, did we watch the
Yeah.
same movie? Because
They nerfed what?
Yeah.
yeah, that it wasn't a fight. He was there for the baby, nothing else.
Yeah.
He wasn't there to fight and eat the world or whatever. He was there
He was there to
specifically for
collect his
Franklin.
kid. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I'm just like, I mean, I don't read comics, but I'm like, how am I understanding this and you're not?
It's just a basic understanding of the movie. Like, what are you talking about? It's like, yeah, I don't know.
Uh,
He
I
was
heard
he
that they nerfed Sue. They nerfed Sue so much that even her baby was stronger than her. And I was like, oh, you dear poor thing, you. What? You think that was just a normal baby, like a newborn baby, just nothing cool with it at all? Just,
oh, and the baby healing her. A lot of people didn't like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I'm like,
Again,
he has cosmic
did you just wanna
powers.
die?
it was
Did
it
you
was
just want to say
established.
goodbye to Storm?
It was established in the movie that this baby is special. He has why do you think Galactus wants him? There's something there that he wants, and
He's a
when
mutant.
when he displays that, it's like, oh, he's a Mary Sue. It's like, no, idiots.
sometimes these people just, I think, decide to complain about every little thing for a movie that does not make sense at all, just because they know that they're going to have a bigger voice that way.
Well,
'Cause
it's
it just
rage
doesn't make
bait.
sense.
They're gonna
Right.
get clicks. They're gonna get views.
It's like,
Well, also, a lot of these people
make
didn't
sense.
see the movie. They're going by spoilers they see on TikTok. A lot of them did not see the movie because I saw a lot of comments that made no sense. Same people that did not see Superman made
there were a lot of those.
huge complaints that did not make sense. They're like, I can't believe they killed off his dad again. And it's like, you could have Googled if that was correct or not.
Yeah. There were several.
Not listen to all of them.
I saw a tweet that it said that a lot of DC fans are going and bashing Fantastic Four so that it wouldn't do as well as Superman. It's like, why? It's like, why can't we have both sides do good? Why can't we have two good movies from DC and Marvel? It's like,
Well, I mean, it's the same thing within the same character, like DC.
Yeah.
You know, people fight over Superman, the different Supermans. And I'm just like, can't we just like him for the character that they portrayed at that particular time?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, if you don't like Cavill, fine, don't watch it. If you don't like Christopher Reeves, you're an idiot. You know.
Well, and Cavill, with what Cavill was, with what Cavill was given, he, and like with a lot of the projects he's in, he does the best job he can do. I mean, look at
I love them all, even the TV ones. I mean, I love them all.
I think too, and you said somebody said something about it's for clicks and all this. I mean, even if they do say, oh well, I didn't like the way that Sue, you know, maybe they make something up or they're going off of a spoiler on TikTok and they didn't see the movie. Hey, Lexi.
Hey.
Thanks for stopping by.
But even if they're going off of a spoiler and they say something that's just completely outlandish and you're like, did you even see the movie? They're still getting the clicks because then you've got hundreds of people saying, dude,
they're arguing.
You didn't see this. This isn't what happened. You don't know. And it's like, quit clicking on these idiots and they'll go away. But no, everybody's got to have a voice.
I almost was spoiled the post-credit scene. Not jump too far ahead, but the mid-credit scene with Doom, because I was scrolling on my phone before I saw it. It was like someone recorded on their phone, and it said post-credit scene. I was like, "Oh crap! No!" And that's another thing. Quit filming in theaters, please. It is so annoying.
I saw so Luke, and I didn't get a chance. I haven't had a chance to ask him about this because Luke said when we were on the way to the theaters, he was like, "Hey, the post-credit scene's already been dropped. They already showed it. It was already somebody leaked it online and blah 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 blah." I'm like, I don't want to see it. I said, you keep your phone in your pocket. I don't want to see nothing. Now I didn't ask him if what he saw because he watched it, and I don't want to ask. I haven't asked him, and I don't know if what he saw was what actually happened.
I think so because when I was scrolling on my phone, it was Sue walking, and I was like, "Oh crap! Like this is legit."
Well, but you saw it today, though. So
with AI that looks even better than the one that was shown.
Oh.
Like, and I hate AI, but like, it was really, really well done with Doom. And I was like, did I see the right one? Because it looked way better. So there is some out there that are not it, but are claiming to be it.
Yeah, I don't know if it was the same one you seen, Megan, but it was, I mean, after seeing the movie, you know, it was AI, but I mean, it actually showed Robert turning around.
Yes. That's the one.
Is that the one?
I was like, did I get gypped at the theater? Because like,
okay, for those of you that don't know, we'll talk about this real quick. So there was a mid-credit scene and an end-credit scene. The mid-credit scene was the one that we're talking about.
4 years later.
It's 4 years later. Franklin's grown up. Sue's reading him a book, and okay, we'll read one more book. And what does he want to read? The Origin of Species by Charles Darwin. And we're not reading that one. We're going to read something a little lighter. It's time for bed. And
she said we read that one yesterday.
We read that one yesterday. But she comes back, and on her way back, you can see there's almost a panic look in her eyes. She turns on her invisible powers or whatever, and they're kneeling in front of Franklin, with Franklin reaching out, touching his face, as a maskless Doom. You can't see his face because of the hood. But
hey, I'm just proud that I finally got an obvious prediction right last week, because I said Doom will probably appear in a mid or post credit scene.
Oh yeah,
it's obvious, but
that was a given.
Yeah,
You were right, Andrew. You did this for us.
Way to go.
You manifested.
that's right. I called up Marvel. I said, guys, you casted Doom like a year ago. Come on.
And
Now,
it was
Exactly a year
Robert.
ago today, right?
it was it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
the
was,
director confirmed
Yeah,
that.
the Russos. Yeah, the Russos are the ones that that made the credit scene.
Mhm.
I mean, they're
Now-
all on the same set because they're filming Doomsday now, so
Right.
Yeah.
they're all there on
different
set.
sets. They're
Different
on different
sets?
ones because the Russos, Matt Shockman said, yeah, the Russos have been visiting our set. They've been getting to know the characters, seeing what we're doing so they can implement it into their movie. So yeah,
Mhm.
it's different sets completely, but they're still, I like that they're actually working together because that's not something we've seen before in the MCU. We've seen separate directors who have nothing to do with each other.
Well, I'm confused because Vanessa said Robert was on set all the time.
Her set, she's on set with him. She's doing Doomsday now. And during the last part of filming Fantastic Four, she was doing both. So when Doomsday shows up, don't be surprised if we don't see her stomach in it because she is pregnant.
Yeah.
Well, that raises an interesting question, right? So we had the end credit scene for the Thunderbolts. We had the Fantastic Four ship,
Mhm.
but they didn't jump universes. So I have seen a theory on this. When they were running from the Silver Surfer and they went into the I'm going to say it right, the FTL
Mhm.
portal thing, and the Surfer grabbed the ship, and when she grabbed the ship, Johnny and Ben, there was a lot going on. You know, Sue's having her baby, and Johnny and Ben are trying to get Johnny's shooting her, and Ben's trying to fly the ship, and he does this like jerk
A
move where
maneuver.
he does this maneuver. He lists lazily to the left and does this
Left.
maneuver. Well, when he does this, she lets go confused. Now, the theory is that while they're in this faster than light warp tunnel thing, and he does this massive turn right, he jumped out of the tunnel and jumped back in, and that caused the ship to split and make two separate Fantastic Fours and two separate ships and two separate everything. And one of them went into the 616 universe and the other one stayed at 828.
I've seen that theory.
Which is why that confused the Surfer because she didn't know exactly what was happening.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, Kevin Feige did hint that wasn't the Fantastic Four ship we saw in Thunderbolts. So,
what the hell was it? It said F4 on it.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. So that's why I'm confused about why he said that. But also, they see in theirs. Why do we see them in 616? Are they following Doom because he took Franklin? Because I don't see Vanessa Storm allowing that to happen.
I'm wondering too, because somebody had brought this up, and this always, or this threw me, because in this movie, if you look at the rocket in this movie versus the rocket that's in Thunderbolts, the rockets are different. And I don't know,
Yeah.
I can't verify this because I haven't been back to see Thunderbolts yet, but the rocket in Thunderbolts had like 4 fins on it, and this one in this movie only has 3. So it's almost like, oh, it's a different ship. Slightly different, but it's still a different ship. So I don't know. And like I said, I can't verify that. That's just some of the theories that I've heard as to him saying, oh, that's not the Fantastic Four. So
yeah, I believe you're correct. But also, I feel like the best way to get hints at what's happening is looking at Robert Downey Jr. posts on his Instagram comics of what he's reading on the set of Doomsday. One of these comics where it was about Iron Man and Doom switching bodies. So it's like, what if that's what Franklin was doing? What if we do get Iron Man with Robert Downey Jr. and it turns out to be Dr. Doom? So what if we get both?
Ooh.
But but they're talking, is it Secret Wars, where they're kind of doing a soft reboot, bringing everybody back, and which is, hey, I said they should have done that 7 years ago, or 6 years ago, when Endgame happened. Endgame happens, you let it happen, it finishes, take a break for a couple of years, do a soft reboot, recast everybody, and do another phase 1,
They're
2,
not
and
going to have
3.
to worry about ever recasting Blade.
Because they can't ever make a movie.
That's okay. I hope they as much time as they want with that one, because they still had it slated to come out this year. So
Oh yeah,
I hope they
still on the
2 years, gather their thoughts, and then figure it out.
Well, and hopefully they can look at the Fantastic Four, because, like I said, I haven't seen a whole lot of hate for this movie. The good stuff that I have seen, saying, "Oh, finally they got a comic book movie right. They finally done something right. This is the best thing since Endgame, or best thing since Infinity War, however you want to look at it. No, best thing since. What's better? Thunderbolt?
Guardians 3. Well, I'm not saying better. I'm just saying not all of it was crappy. Guardians 3 was great.
I'm not saying all of it was. I'm not saying all of it was crap either. I'm just saying that they're saying that this is the best since. I mean, there have been some good ones, but this one is like, of all of Phase 4.
This one raised the bar.
Are we in Phase? Where are we? Are we in Phase 6 now?
Start of Phase 6.
Phase 6.
So all of Phase 4 and Phase 5. I mean,
I think there was more good than bad with Phases 4 and 5.
You got a lot.
There's a lot of average, but
you got a lot of stinkers in there, though. And you've got a lot of average, and then you've got a lot of stinkers, and what's the phrase? One bad apple spoils the bunch. So
but I don't think that's the case with Phase 4, because it was so messy. As usually, it's a very linear story going forward, but they took so many risks in that. I feel like everything they made was so different. If one was bad, it didn't spoil the others. But I think in other phases that would be the case.
Yeah.
Now I have a gripe to rant.
Uh-oh. All right.
No.
And this is in regards to Kevin Feige, because I was like, did you really just say that? He said that I don't know, sometime shooting, I don't know if it was Quantumania or maybe stuff before, maybe during the Loki series. He said they had already decided to switch from Kang being the villain to Doom. And I'm like,
y'all lying.
I'm just that's saving face. I'm like, you think we're really gonna fall for that?
Yeah, that's
I don't believe that at all.
That's like what's his name coming out after the Rise of Skywalker saying, yeah, this was the plan all along. No, it wasn't.
He's saving face at that point.
No, it wasn't.
Marvel definitely told him what he was allowed to say, and he ran with it. Because you decided to pivot to Doom, but you gave us a post-credit scene with the Council of Kings, thousands of them in an arena.
Yeah.
They should bring that back, though. What they need to do is start Doomsday in that arena, dead kings everywhere, with Doom right in the middle, pulling apart the last king, and then zoom in on Doom. That's how you introduce him, because it always should have been King introducing him.
Yeah. Well, and King Dynasty originally was going to come out this year when they announced it back in 22.
Yeah, he's just full of shit. Just like, I can't believe he just flung that out there hoping it would
I honestly prefer, like, let's just say what happened with Jonathan Majors never happened. I mean, obviously he did, and it's awful what he did, but hypothetically it doesn't happen. Like, I don't think Kang would have had enough buildup to be like this big bad villain. I mean, he got taken out by ants in Quantumania, and I know that was one Kang, but I don't know if there would have been enough buildup to be like, oh, this is the big bad. You know.
Even in the comics, he wasn't much. He was just more annoying. Like he just kind of caused problems. Like Thanos was way bigger than Kang. So I don't know why you'd have a whole entire I don't know why you'd have a whole phase resting on the shoulder of one dude. Why would you do that? That's bananas to me.
Well, because I think it's because of the Loki series.
You wanted to do multiverse, and that's the way you can do it. But something
and I thought
else.
The King and Loki, he felt different in Quantumania.
I think something else too, though, is you with Thanos. Thanos was he was the big bad, but he was always kind of. He never really made his presence known. I mean, he was he was at the end of Avengers. He was at the end of Age of Ultron. He was in the first Guardians movie.
Yeah, he was in the post-credit scene, yeah.
Well, no, I mean, he was like in it because he was talking to Ronan, the accuser.
Yeah, that's right.
So, I mean, he was there and you knew he was there, but he was kind of like this background threat that was just looming. And with Kang, we're going to throw him right into Loki. And then with Quantumania, he's going to be the main bad in Quantumania. And with doing that, introducing him like that, I think that took away his the ominous feeling that you got from him. It was like, okay, well, he's in an Ant-Man movie, for crying out loud. He's the
big bad of Quantumania was that CGI. That was the big bad of Quantumania. Sheesh.
But still doesn't touch the Flash.
Yeah. Still better than the Flash. And still better than the second Matrix movie. So,
Quantumania?
Yes.
The CGI, yeah.
Yes.
Come on, Andrew. We don't disagree on much. Come on.
No, I mean, I just there was a lot of CGI. That was a CGI movie. That was all it was. MODOK.
They CGI'd a whole dead person onto their own role in Flash. Like, it wasn't just CGI. It was disrespectful CGI.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, because when that came on, I was like, what the
Did anybody go to the theater to see that one?
Yeah.
No.
That was back when they put the movie on Max, like a month or so after it came out. And at that time, I was like,
Well, no, they put it on Max a month or so after it came out because it bombed at the box office. They couldn't do anything with it.
But that's what they were doing with their movies at that time.
Yeah, they were trying to get it out as fast as possible because James Gunn was taking over.
The Flash is the greatest comic book movie of all time. Yeah, James, quiet down. Come on. He was just saying that to hype up for his DC. I get it, but
I think he was like, I'm never saying that again.
Yeah.
I don't ever want to see it.
Oh, he doesn't have to. There's people out there, Soups, that says it constantly about movies. That was the greatest movie ever.
If Soups compliments, if he compliments in his review the cast and crew that worked on the movie, it's a bad movie. It's going to be a bad movie.
I've only seen him do that maybe once. Maybe twice.
Yeah, he's.
Who are we talking about?
I know him on TikTok. His name is Soups.
Oh,
yeah.
No. I don't really do TikTok. So this is new.
He does have a YouTube channel, but I'm not sure he does as much YouTube as he does TikTok.
No, he's just a kid, bro.
Andrew and I know
he doesn't know.
That's what people will say, yeah. And sometimes his reactions are a little like over the top.
A little.
Okay, very over the top. Very.
I mean, he is screaming and oh my god! Ooh, and I'm like, dude.
Yeah. All right, Debbie. He's not in my feed on TikTok, so the next time you come across a good one, send it to me.
Oh, there was one today. I'll have to find it.
There's a lot of good edits of him too. It's like there's one when he got like Superman merch with the new logo. He's wearing the hat with the new logo and the hoodie with the new logo. He lifts up a shirt with the new logo and like screams. It's like, buddy, you already wearing the logo.
Did you see okay at the theaters? The popcorn buckets. Did we see the popcorn buckets?
I've
Not
seen
at
them,
my
but they
theater.
weren't at my theater. But I know.
The Fantastic Four.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I got the Fantastic car.
Oh,
I saw that.
No,
Oh,
we had
man.
ours.
I wanted Herbie so bad, and I've been stalking eBay. And to the people who go out and buy them and then sell them for $300 on eBay, oh, I
Mhm.
hope you fall in a hole.
Which
And I hope you
which
can't get out
one?
of that hole.
Who is it? What?
Herbie.
What? Oh, okay.
Herbie,
See,
yeah.
so we saw that one, and
Ugh.
it was at our theater, and my youngest said, "Oh, Daddy, don't we need that?" And I asked the lady, and I was like, "So, how much is the popcorn bucket?" And she goes, "Well, it's not just a popcorn bucket. It's a popcorn bucket and a drink carrier. So it has
Mhm.
your drink in it, it has your popcorn in it. It's the whole kit and caboodle." And I said, "Okay, that's kind of cool. How much is it?" $78. $78
Dang.
See?
freaking
It's like the
dollars.
Galactus
Which
one.
one was?
on-
Yeah, the Galactus one was like 80.
No,
Yeah.
it was the Herbie. It
You
was the
can
robot.
get the Herbie one. Always look online because they were selling on AMC for $56, and it also lights up and it
Oh,
talks to
nice.
you.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a part of the family.
We went to AMC, and it was
I
yeah,
know that's where it was. Yeah, but online it's cheap.
it's cheaper
People
online.
buy it online.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
it was
still-
for $56
I'm
online.
still not $6 on a popcorn bucket.
I was looking on
I
eBay
just-
for the
family.
Herbie. So Herbie on eBay, the Herbie popcorn bucket right now is going for 140 resale.
Jeez.
Yeah, I want to
It's
find that
insane.
person, and I want to hurt them.
Well, it's like the people that
You
pre-ordered the Odyssey tickets, and they're reselling them for like 3-4 times the value of the ticket. It's like,
Why?
Who's gonna-
What is the
yeah.
draw on that? I mean,
well, I mean, it's the Odyssey.
I was
But,
gonna say
like,
it's,
I
mean-
it's Nolan.
Okay.
It's Nolan, but
Yeah,
and it's
don't
still
get me
a
wrong,
year out.
right? Hey,
and you think?
Yeah.
Do they think that all the tickets are going to be sold?
Yeah,
All of them?
exactly.
Are those the
Yeah.
only tickets in the world that's ever going to happen?
Yeah.
Or is it just a prestige of? Oh, I've had my ticket for the last year. Ha, ha,
yeah,
ha,
it was the initial IMAX tickets that sold out, but yeah,
Did this
It just-
actually happen? Because sometimes I think these things don't happen. The movie theaters put up to hype up everything.
As far as I know, it really happened. But
I know that
possible.
from my experience, and this happened about 10 years ago, when in fact it was October about 10 years ago, during a football game on Monday night, they were going to drop during halftime, they're going to drop the first full trailer for The Force Awakens. And as soon as that trailer dropped, the tickets were going to go on sale for the movie.
Debbie found a good video, I can tell.
Did you just send me something?
2 of them.
All right. I just heard my phone go off. So the trailer drops and the internet breaks. I mean, you could not log on to anything. No sites, nothing. Hi, Chewy. None of the my wife and I were both on the theater's websites trying to buy tickets, couldn't get them. So I told her, I said, I'm leaving. And this was even before the trailer drops. It's like, I'm going to the theater right now. I'm going to go physically buy these tickets because I got to have them. And she said, you're going to miss the trailer. And I'm like, I can watch the trailer on YouTube later on this evening. It'll be fine. I'm not going to worry about it. So I got down to the theater and there was already a line of people at the theater because the internet wasn't working to buy online. So yeah, I mean, stuff like that does happen and especially for a big movie. I mean, Star Wars, that was the first Star Wars we had had in 10 years. So that was a big deal.
But it's Star Wars.
Yeah, and it's Star Wars. But
Odyssey.
again, this is the Odyssey. Yeah, it's Christopher Nolan and it's Tom Holland and
John Barenthal.
Yeah, that's the
Matt
guy.
Damon.
Literally, just pick a single celebrity and they'll be in it.
Yeah.
It's all of them.
I mean, Hollywood's going to be in this movie, so we'll just say that.
Yeah.
Everybody at Hollywood is
But see,
involved in this.
Nolan doesn't use CGI,
Except
so he was
Barenthal.
yeah. So Nolan really summoned the Greek gods for this movie because he doesn't use CGI. So
All right, have fun.
Well, I
Can we
think, like,
talk about?
that's
Oh, go ahead.
oh, well, I think the fact he's not using his CGI and it's actual sets, that says a lot because so many directors have come out and said like nothing is getting greenlit. Only thing that's getting greenlit are freaking Marvel movies and sequels for other movies. So that's why it's also such a big deal for the Odyssey because they're taking a risk for once.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Debbie.
Oh.
By all means, go ahead.
What are
You're
we
the
talking about?
guest. Can we talk about how awesome Galactus looked?
Yeah.
Wow. It wasn't just a shadow in a cloud. I
Oh,
was
I
so
know.
impressed.
I know he looked.
And it was a practical suit.
Yeah.
None of that was
they had
CGI. It was practical. Practical.
Yeah, it was at San Diego Comic-Con for people to see.
Mm-hmm.
It was awesome.
Did you see the not to steal the thunder, the San Diego Comic-Con, the cosplay? The
Yeah,
Galactus
Debbie sent me
cosplay
that
that's like
video.
20 feet tall.
But the
And
guy
he
that
won.
Like, I don't know.
He won.
I don't know if that's what I was gonna say. I don't know if you can win Comic-Con, but he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there was a guy that introduced his character as like Galacticus or something like that. I was like, buddy,
Dude,
come on.
What?
But anyway, yes, Galactus looked amazing.
Mm-hmm. And I forget the guy's name that plays him, but his voice fits Galactus.
Joseph Edison.
Yeah, I think. Yeah,
and that's his like normal voice.
His normal
yeah,
voice.
That's his normal voice.
Because when I heard him in an interview, I was like, "Holy shit!"
Well, I mean, Josh Brolin used his normal voice for Thanos, so sure, why not?
But this is a whole nother level of deep. I mean, this is like,
yeah, he's got an amazing voice. I love to, again, putting the people first. They got everybody out of the city before he even landed. They had everybody. They had Mole Man, and they were like, "Okay, take everybody underground."
Yeah, the Avengers couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the closest the Avengers came was in Age of Ultron when they said, "Okay, we're just going to blow up the rock in space, but we'll stay on the rock."
Yeah.
Well, you have to think like this whole town for days has been like, "This is it. We're all dead. This world is done."
Mm-hmm.
And they were, waiting with bated breaths for anything that the Fantastic Four told them to do. They were going to do. With the Avengers, they don't tell anyone nothing. They're just like, "Hey, your city is done. Good luck." And that's it. And then they leave town. And that's it.
Yeah. You know that car you were about to pay off? Well, it just got thrown, and we missed the bad guy when we threw it. So,
Oh, and by the way, we don't think we can stop it, so we're going to launch a nuke at the city. So you're screwed.
We're not telling anything about it. That's all right. It's only a few million people.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
called population
off.
Control.
Yeah.
And also, when they were in the, what was it, FTL thing?
Yes, faster than light. Yes.
I loved how it didn't look like Warp Speed or the Star Wars one.
Hyperspace, yeah.
Yeah, hyperspace.
It had its own thing.
Oh, yeah, because in a lot of the science fiction space thing, they tend to look kind of like one or the other, Star Trek or Star Wars. And this looked totally different. I was like, thank God.
And none of them looked as good as when Brian hits the NOS and Fast and Furious. I see you're all trying to think about it. It hit. There you go. I was worried you wouldn't laugh. I was very nervous about that one.
That always makes you think of in The Office, Jim is driving into Dwight's car with Dwight, and he says, hit the button, hit the NOS, hit the button. And Jim's like, oh, hit the NOS. He's like, all right. He's like, get ready. And he turns on the windshield wiper.
See, I need to go back and watch that one too. I haven't watched The
Office is great.
Dude, I go to sleep watching The Office every single night.
You never saw The Office?
Debbie,
Oh,
it's like the show. It's almost like Seinfeld. You could literally watch it at any moment, anytime, never get tired because it's like it's simple
no,
storylines.
Seinfeld. The only
but,
difference
you
is that
know,
Seinfeld's dumb. But all right.
Well,
I
it's
don't-
like my daughter. She's always trying to get me to watch Parks and Rec.
oh, Parks
I've
and Rec
watched
is
a few,
great
but
too.
only the ones with Chris Pratt in it because I think he's hilarious. But
He's in most of the show. He's like one of the.
And he's the
Yeah.
show.
I don't know. See, the stuff I watch on, I don't watch Parks and Rec, but all the things I see like on TikToks is Ron Johnson and
Ron
God,
Swanson.
Ron Swanson. I
And
loved him.
Swanson,
I love him to death.
Oh, I know he's great.
you know how many
Delete.
memes you're missing out on right now? Like not watching these shows.
Think about how many references I make, and they just look at me with like I'm dumb, and I'm like, guys, if you just watch, delete all pictures of Ron. Like, just, No, you don't
I mean,
understand.
I only
You don't
know
understand. I want
Ron.
all the eggs and bacon.
I only know that guy from The Last of Us.
Oh yeah, the one episode he was in.
I
Yeah.
just thought,
And didn't he die in that episode?
Couple episodes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I know who he plays in The
yeah.
Office because I've seen 10 million memes. But other than that,
He's not in The Office. He's in
or
Parks and Rec.
Parks and Rec, whatever. I don't know.
would you like
I
to
guess
try
it's just
our
not
eggs
my
and bacon?
type of humor. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
have
an old
another.
fart, so
What I love is the secondhand awkwardness and embarrassment of The Office. You can feel it sometimes when you're watching it, like, oh, but it's great. It's like,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
so authentic because there's no laugh track and there's no like
Mhm.
musical background, nothing. It's just so authentic. And it's like we all know a Dwight. We all know a Jim. We all unfortunately know a Pam. Like it's just good.
What's wrong with Pam? She's hot.
Just watch the show.
yeah.
All right.
Watch it again. Go in there with a whole new attitude saying, you know what, Pam isn't that great. And by the end of the show, you're like, she was annoying. She
No,
did
it's
think
not
she was the
Pam.
mom
It
of the
was
office.
Michael. That was the one I couldn't.
Michael's the heart of the show.
Michael was
He's
horrible. He's a
the
horrible,
backbone.
He's a horrible human
like he's
being.
a bad boss, but Steve Carell.
No, he's not a bad boss. He's a horrible human being.
There's the one where he's doing the blind date. Pam sets him up, and
no,
he-
the one
lady
that
comes
was
in and she goes, Michael, and he goes, I'm sorry, Michael who? And she's like, oh, I was here to see a Michael, and he's like, that's not me. And then the guy says, like, coffee for Michael or hot chocolate for Michael, and he's just like, you just feel that like, oh no.
no.
But
The worst one was
Steve
when he
Scott's
was giving
hot.
the scholarships to the kids.
Okay,
No,
I'll give you that.
That was, I was
Well,
like, oh, you are some kind of scum of the earth right there.
well that they
See, that's how powerful the show is that it
Yeah.
can make you feel that. And it's just a show about an office.
yeah.
Anyway,
I get too much of that in real life. So
yeah.
Well,
Did we?
Hope you guys watch it someday.
The Office I've seen. I just need to revisit it. I need to go back.
Yeah, I own
I
the whole
think
show on DVD.
maybe when I'm in a nursing home in a few years, I'll watch it.
That would be like, turn this off, Take off for oxygen.
Somebody pull the plug, quick! Not mine.
Yeah.
The TV. Debbie, did we miss anything that you wanted to talk about? Anybody else have anything about the Fantastic Four they wanted to talk about?
Not that I can remember. It was. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was super good.
Did not care for the post-credit scene. I wanted
Well, it was just
something
a
more.
silly.
It was just silly. I wanted something.
It was kind of cool though.
I told my son, I said, good movie, because he's going to go see it Wednesday, Matt, my oldest. I said, really good movie. I think you'll like it. He's really been down on Marvel lately. And I said, stay for the mid-credit, but you can leave after that. Because it was
They
just,
should have switched the credit scenes. They really should have just switched them. Because like
they should have just
at
left
the
it
end of
out.
it,
Yeah.
Yeah, they
yeah,
didn't need to.
like at the end of it, I was like, why did I sit here and wait for this? Why
Yeah.
They
I
could've-
mean, it was just like the post-credit for Superman. I was like, what the hell is that?
That's dumb.
I told Matt,
That
I was
one I
like,
really
skip it.
because I wanted so much more of all of them at the end of that one.
Well,
Mm.
it
But
was. We've become accustomed to the post credit scene giving us
leads
something
into
that's
something.
going to lead into the next movie or set of movies.
Or give us a
So,
hint or
yeah,
something. I was just
Yeah.
like,
and this one was just like, It was like the Ant-Man and the Wasp. One of the post credit scenes was that stupid ant playing the drums. I was like, well, that's just dumb.
I
That's not a
love that. I thought
post-credit
that was
scene.
hilarious.
Oh, come on. It did
I
nothing.
love that one.
That was great. I love that movie.
Except for the post credit scene, yes.
It took
He's
a lot.
like, he didn't hear what Debbie said. At
Mainly because it's got Henry Wu in it. And I like him.
all. Yeah.
Anyways,
see you for
I
dinner
gave-
soon. Yeah.
I give this. I had told my son I gave it an 8, but after reflection of a day or two, I think it's like an 8.5 right now. But usually I change my mind after it's
Mhm.
come out on DVD or whatever, and I get to watch it 20 million times. Then, same thing with Superman. I think I gave that. What did I give that? A
6.5, something like
6.
that.
Only because
I know. I gave it like an 8.
only
Holy
because I'm so used to Cavill, and this has happened with every Superman movie. I loved Christopher Reeves, when he came out, and then Brandon Roth came out.
Very underrated.
He should have gotten 2 more movies. Damn it. But for me, I have to get acclimated to that particular Superman. Same thing with Cavill. I love Smallville, so had to get used to that one, and then I had to get used to Tyler on the what was it, Superman and Lois.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to kind of get used to that iteration of Superman before I can say, okay, I liked the movie. I really enjoyed it. It was just, I have to get used to that Superman. That's just me. It's just how my brain works. Oh, fart. The brain doesn't work fully all the time. These guys know that.
No, what are you talking about?
Man, she's off her rocker.
Megan, where are you going to put this at?
I said an 8.8. I docked it because I wanted a little more action, but I also think once Doomsday comes out, because this movie leads directly into Doomsday, or so they say, that I think it'll be viewed very differently, well, more positively.
Kind of like a part 1, part 2 kind of thing.
Yeah.
Kind
Andrew?
of, yeah.
Yeah, I'd say I'm around 8.5. I really enjoy. I was excited for this movie, but it exceeded my expectations just because I left the theater going, "Oh, that was really good. That was fantastic." If you want me to throw that out there, so yeah, I can't wait till we see this Fantastic Four again, or 5. If you want to call it but yeah, it was really good. So
I
go
enjoyed
see
it.
it at the theater if you haven't already.
I give it an 8, probably an 8.5 too. Room for improvement. There was some things I didn't like, but for the most part, I mean, it was a good movie. I was pleasantly surprised by it. It was a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
If you want to give us a Sue Storm solo project, which is Vanessa Kirby, I'm all for that.
You got to wait till she has.
If you want to give us a Johnny Storm and Spider-Man side project, I'll take that.
You know what? I'll take a project with Thing and Hulk teaming up too.
That's one thing I know. We mentioned, David, last week how the Thing often looked small. I feel like he looked a lot bigger in this movie, almost like a Hulk.
Yeah, he was almost like a Hulk, but not.
Yeah, almost, but he was a lot bigger than the previous things.
Right.
Or at least seemed bigger.
But not oversized either. And he wasn't like, okay, we're just going to smash everything all the time. So
yeah.
Anyway, well, that's going to do it. Shameless plugs. What do we got tonight, Debbie?
Tomorrow night on the Sith Dominion, I guess we're going to be saying goodbye for a month or so. So I don't know if there's a particular subject, maybe just, vibing. Dana likes to do that. So vibing for
Nice to get a bottle of alcohol and just go through the whole thing.
Wednesday we'll have another episode of War of the Stars. Thursday we'll be back with Clone Wars. We're talking 2 episodes. I didn't look up the names, but they're Hondo, so I'm excited.
It's the Hondo episode.
Yeah, the Hondo episode, the introduction of Hondo. Saturday we have the Geek Gauntlet, and then we'll be back Monday. Did we say
Eyes of Wakanda?
Eyes of Wakanda. So yeah,
that drops on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Megan, do you have any shameless plugs you'd like to put out there?
Yeah, you can follow me everywhere by searching for Vigilante Vibes Podcast, and you can check out all of my weekly comic reviews on nerdinitiative.com.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What are you? I want to ask you, because you're obviously involved in this. What are you reading right now as far as comic book goes? Or is it a lot?
Dude, I have 6 comic reviews that need to be done by tomorrow.
Oh.
So I'm reading all of that. I just got approved to review DC's comics. So
nice.
Yeah, going pretty far into those, which is a lot, but really digging Nightwing right now in Titans. For Marvel, if you're looking for something to get into, definitely check out the One World Under Doom event. It's phenomenal. It's fantastic. And so many great series come out of it.
I've actually started this one.
Yeah.
The World to Come, and
yeah.
I'm finishing. Where did my other one go? I've got another one up here somewhere.
The comic that shook the internet when there was a.
That's why I read it.
Okay, so you do know. Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm well aware.
Right.
But I've got the first 2 issues. I need to read the second one yet. But I'm also reading the latest Deadpool and Wolverine iteration with Apocalypse, where Apocalypse is kind of running the show. So
yeah. Also, check out the Godzilla Marvel crossover stuff. That stuff's been phenomenal too.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Andrew, shameless plugs.
Yeah, last night on the Came in Focus YouTube channel, we discussed Civil War. Not Marvel Civil War, but the A24 Civil War that came out last year. Great already. And this coming Sunday, we will be discussing a movie called Ash that came out this year. Cam has seen it and said it's pretty good. I haven't yet, but it's like a cosmic horror sci-fi movie. So yeah, should be a lot of fun. That's all I got.
Cool.
Awesome. Well, I don't have anything. So I guess that's going to be it for us. Megan, we are so happy you joined us this evening, and go check out her podcast, Vigilante Vibes. Don't forget to like us on all the social medias, Facebook and Instagram and all that kind of fun stuff. Look up Feast of Fandoms. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that little bell icon for notifications so you know when we go live like this. Y'all all have a great rest of your week, and we will see you all next week right here on MCU Mondays. Y'all have a great week.
Shit! Language. No one else is going to deal with the fact that Cap just said language. I know. For gosh sake, watch your language. That's not going away anytime soon. You bet your ass.
Steve, you said a bad language word.
Do you tell everyone?
Out with the platinum bastard.
Steve doesn't like that kind of talk.
You know what, Romanoff? Fury, you son of a bitch.
Ooh, you kiss your mother with that mouth?